All right, this morning I'm excited to go outside and see what my hair color looks like in the sun. I've got my coffee and let's go check it out. Let's go in the sun. What a difference a hair color can make. It changes your life. One change can change your life. But yeah, this color is pretty sweet. I want to see what the back looks like. Yeah. Oh my God, I just spotted something. Look at this. Look what can happen overnight. Wow, what a beautiful rose. Oh my God, there's more. There's just one there, but over here. Wow, they're so pretty. That is beautiful. I've been waiting for this. We had 2 days of rain. Oh, that's beautiful. And look at this one. This one's so gorgeous because it's just starting to open. All I want to do is wake up in the morning, look at my garden with my coffee in hand, and then walk to my little project tent and start working on something. Yesterday I painted a hat. Let's go over there. Oh, that's right. Yesterday I painted a hat, but I brought it up to dry. Today I'm going to finish this. I started painting it. That's today's project. Okay, so here's the hat. The other day I found this, brand new, navy blue. And I loved it because I seen a gas attendant who had a hat like this, and it had like material hanging at the back to keep your neck from getting sunned. But I love the big brim. The material is 100% cotton, and it's really nice. And it's got these little ties on the back. It reminds me of a do-rag with a big brow on it. So I wear do-rags all the time. And I was like, oh my God, that's like a do-rag with a big brow on it. And I sunburn so bad, so I can't wait to try this on. All right. Do, 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 do. That's what it looks like. And see how cute it is from the side? I just love it. I think it's the most cutest, adorable thing. And that big brim. That's going to keep me happy in the garden and when I'm outside working on something. Ooh. So it doesn't look too bad. And I have a pattern now to make some more. You see why I love the legacy builder? My mind never stops. I want to be making stuff all day, every day, but I only have these increments of time and energy. Inside, in my head, I'm full of energy, but by 2 o'clock or so, I'm burnt right out. And then I need to lay down for a while because my spine just starts burning between the shoulder blades. It just burns and burns and burns and burns. And it's whenever I lift heavy things or if I'm vertical for too long. But I have these little increments and I'm starting to learn how my beingness works so I can still have some happiness in my life. And projects make me happy. And I just woke up. I decided to sleep in today. And I already woke up and I already know I want to get those chairs finished. But today I'm going to try to take it easy. I have the chairs in my head. I got to paint the rest of them black and put the finished material on them, and then that'll be done. Finish the other half of that umbrella, and then on to the next project. I want to build a little shed, and I found some things that will make the cutest little shed in the world with a fence, and that'll be the next thing. Yeah, that's what I mean. I look forward to getting up in the morning now because I can do these little spurts of projects. I can still be productive. I still have a purpose, and this business allows me to talk about my projects and what I'm doing, and it fits in with my life, and it just works. It works, and I've never been so happy. I was depressed for a while because I wanted to get back into doing online stuff, and this gives me everything I want and more. It gives me a reason to take better care of myself. It gives me a reason to get up and start a project so I have something to film, and then that's when I benefit from it and I get to share it, and it makes my heart feel good. I'm learning. I love learning. I'm always obsessed with learning. So every day I get to learn something, because I used to get up and have the song of the day, the theme of the day, the study of the day, and all that. If you were on my Facebook years ago, this business allows me to have all that and make it part of. This is a life business. I don't know. think I might get a domain called something like that, because it's more geared to what I'm about. I do like the cash made daily, because it's the truth. You do make cash daily by, once you've done this for a few months, cash does start coming in daily. But you have to get the video real estate up and get people to learn what you're talking about and see the value in what you're offering. And when they do, it's like, oh my gosh. But I think they oversimplify it. I think they think, that can't be true because it's so simple, or that's just too easy, or what? It already has a product. I don't have to do anything. Well, be grateful it already has a product, because that's the hardest part. Like I talked about in my video yesterday, I've bought a lot of things and learned a lot of systems, and I used to web design, and I used to train on computers and things like that. And all those things took time and took me away. But in the end, I had nothing to promote, nothing to generate income unless I went out and dealt with people consulting with computers, or even web designing locally. I'd still have to go to businesses and things like that. And yeah, even my motorsports business, I had to carry inventory, and I still had to do web designing, and I had to do all that myself and put the quads together and sell them. This I just purchased, and I followed a blueprint, they call it, with videos, to set it up. And I purchased a domain, which is under 20 bucks. That's the only additional thing I had to get. And even installing it into the host, that's free. All I had to do was click on the file, and it immediately brought it into the host server. I could not believe that. Then I just had to go on PayPal and Stripe and type a couple things it said to do, and I got a code, and I just plopped it in to where they told me to stick it. That was it. And after that, I was like, oh, okay. Like, this is like all the stuff before I got the website. But usually you need a product, and the products are already there. They're already made. They're already designed. I'm like, oh, good, because this took me a couple of days to set up, because I did it slowly, and I did it for myself and another person. So I set up 2 businesses. And then I was like, oh, I'm getting behind in some of the stuff around here. I don't have time for this right now. But it really was fast, because before, when I built my own website, I'd be working on it for over a week, sometimes even a month, because you have to make your own graphics, and you have to write your own words and content. And a person like myself can value this business because they've done one before. Like, they've done a business from scratch. I've done a few of them, and it's not the business, it's also the website, it's also the marketing material, and everything with this is already in. So really, I think the thing that took a little time was just getting it set up, but the videos were like anyone could follow. I think I could have handed this to Candy, and it might have taken Candy a week to figure it out, because Candy has no tech skills, but and no experience really with any of this stuff. But just slowly and surely it would get done. And that's a person who doesn't even know how to use a smartphone or email or any of those things. But if you have simple basic skills where you're using social media every day for your personal use, you're using your phone, and your computer to write a document or something, and you know how to just do basic computer operation, you'd have this system set up probably within a day or two, a weekend. And that's not sitting there all day. That's doing it for a little while, taking a break, and then coming back later and doing it. Because the videos take a little time to watch. They're about 5 minutes or so, some of them a minute, some a little longer. But you want to take your time because you want everything set up properly. After that, then it's just sharing and learning the product and the material inside there. Because you get your products, plus then you get all this other awesome stuff, bonus material, learning, training, and it's all free. And then you can go into the community and it's loaded with stuff too. And the community is free too. And that is what I love. I'm in an isolated area. And I'm a weirdo. I'm different than other people. And I can find other weirdos in there because there's always somebody out there like you in anything. I mean, if I'm attracted to this business and being artsy and eccentric, then I am going to find another person who would love this business and in it too, because like minds attract. So guaranteed, if you're attracted to this business, no matter what your personality type is, or your interests, or your level of income, or your beingness, or even your career, those people are all in here. Because it appeals to everybody, even retired people and young students. It's kind of a general thing. So that's what's beautiful. And then you can make it the way you want. And yesterday when I said you can't brand it, it's just the product. The 4 products, those you can't go and customize. Those give you master resale rights to sell them as they are. But the website inside, you will customize to be yourself. Your domain is customized and you build your brand around yourself. Like I could build my brand around Fiona Blackstar or Cash Made Daily or Life Artist Business or something like that. That's where the branding comes in. And then if I want to make my own digital products, and then there I can brand my own products. But yeah, or whatever I want to do. After this, I want a cafe. I think a cafe would be awesome. But I never wanted a cafe for making money. I wanted a cafe just for socialization and just something to do that's fun for a few months out of the year until between the snow, and to bake. I don't want to be a slave to a cafe to make money and pick my hours of just a few a day. And I'm not even sure if I want to do that anymore, but I think it would be fun to do it for a year. And this business, even to start the cafe, will cost money. But that's a fun thing, and I'll look at it as vacation money. But this business doesn't cost money, and you can take it on vacation with you. This business is rich. It's so rich because you can have a cafe and promote your cafe with this business and build the legacy builder business, helping other people start businesses. You can take this on vacation, and you could go to a motorcycle rally and film the motorcycle rally and talk about how the legacy builder gave you the extra income to be able to go there and be part of it. And then you can also share the business with people there because you're adding new friends to your Facebook and social media. This business I take everywhere. But I already had that thinking because I started Web Notations years ago. And then in 2020, I started doing kind of a social YouTube thing. And I was gearing my mind already to a laptop lifestyle and a brand with Fiona Blackstar. And then I was just doing affiliate marketing. But this is better than affiliate marketing because it's 100% profit. Affiliate marketing only gives you a percentage, and you're working so hard putting links up and only to get a 5% commission, maybe 20% commission on very low priced items. This, you can also keep doing that if you're already doing that. or when you get good at this, then you can add in affiliate marketing. But you have your high ticket item that's making 100, 300, 600, and 900 without any expenses. That's what you want. You want something that's going to be easy to do and generate some income and give you skills to give you time and freedom. It's not about the money. It's about what you can go out and experience, or what's in your heart to give you time to write that book, or enjoy the beach, or enjoy the family time, or be able to do life. That's why I think it's a life business, because you want more quality life. And this gives you quality life and fun and creativity. That's what I'm all about. I want to That's why I bought property before. The whole thing was to gear my life around me, my love, and my interest in um, my schedule. Because I was always scheduled on everybody else's clock, and I could never get time to do what I wanted to do. Thank goodness it was a seasonal jobs that I was taking all the time. So I knew the difference between 5, 6, 7 months of busting my ass for somebody else and then getting the rest of the year to myself to figure out what I wanted. And that took a while. And I did that for 6 years, actually 12 different places. But the thing was, it takes you about a month to recuperate from the job physically and get your mind even out of that robotic routine, and even start to think about anything outside of the constant grind. Yeah. So this is a freedom money making machine that goes in the background while you're doing other things, and then just feeding it with creativity. How much easier can that be? How much more fun can that be? I mean, if you're a creative, artsy person, this will come easy and naturally to you. Or if you're a mobile person that's nomadic, this should come very easy to you. It's just listening to the videos and um, getting a different mind, a different thinking, a different way of life. And it goes a lot with all the manifestation people out there. We were born to live the life we were given, instead of always being in like some kind of job prison that just wears you out, where all you have the energy left to do is grab your remote and watch TV for an hour and eat and sleep. The weekends don't even give you enough time to recover. Yeah, uh, you know, and you don't realize that until you get into your 40s or 50s, and then you say, this wasn't the life I signed up for. I was looking at this Philip guy. He has a awesome his program is much higher than this one, and you have to pay for the community, and you have to pay for tools, and you have to pay. But the high ticket items in that program are awesome, and it's not much different than this. So I chose to get into this one because the Johansson program was just out of my price range. It was starting at about $2,500, but I'm going in that direction because I think his methods are really good. I watch his videos. I'm aiming to get another product in the future, but you got to get good at one, and this one is less investment, less risky, and a good when you don't have a lot of time. You don't have to worry about the monthly payments, and you can earn as you learn and grow and develop your skills at your own pace. It's good for me because when I need to lay down and rest my back, I can be making my social media videos on my bed. And if I don't feel good someday, I'm not stressed out. I don't want stress makes you sick, and I love that this doesn't give me any stress. It's my choice. But consistency is key. I mean, you have reasons why, but the more consistent you are, the better you're going to do. And it goes with the algorithms as well. It goes with anything. Momentum. I find when building the tiny house and the garden, if you keep the momentum going, it builds and grows faster. But if you stop, even for a day or so, it's harder to get up and running again. And the ideas and the mindset and everything, it takes a bit to get it going again. And you can get funky. You can get yourself into a funk, a depression sometimes if you stop doing things for a while, and then it feels like a chore, and then you get that weighted feeling. Yeah, but at least this doesn't give you a financial weighted feeling. Why I like that program for the future is it will create more residual income. See, this one here is really good for passive income, meaning you don't have to work too hard to make the one-time sales. So that's really nice to have a product like that, kind of like car sales or material item sales. The customer comes in, purchases, and it's a one-time thing. But the other program I want to get into, and I'm not knocking expenses every month, because if you're making money on the expenses every month, that's good too. That creates residual income, like an insurance company or like a bank that makes monthly service charges. But when you're starting, this is where I'm talking about this being so great. It's time. And if you don't have time, and you don't have customers and you're just learning, you don't want those expenses. This is the best business to start in, because after a year of doing this, you will keep this and you can keep doing it, and it can be your main baby. But then you'll generate money from this, so you can get into other income streams. There's people in this program that have a lot more income streams than just this. And then you can afford the monthly payments, because those other programs require you to pay for an autoresponder like Aweber. They require you to pay for hosting with ClickFunnels. They also require you to pay for community. But yes, when you get in and you sign other people up, you're also an affiliate for those programs, so you're getting monthly residuals. And that's good when you're making money and you love it, and then more income's coming in. But this program allows you to step in and learn at your own pace without those expenses. So you can grow yourself, get confident, have the skills, and then you can, first you got to learn how to fly. That's why I love sharing this program, because I know I'm not getting somebody into something over their head or maybe beyond their means, because it's a one-time buy. You get in, you learn. It's like getting a person into a new home that's fully paid for, and then they can pick up their life from there, and add expenses or new things as they can afford to, and as they can grow into. People, even business, I mean, it takes learning, it takes time, it takes to learn. And then if you throw yourself into too many bills and you don't have enough income coming in, you're going to cook yourself and sink yourself. You can't cook or sink yourself when you purchase into this program to learn how to start a business. You will do this at your own pace and when you feel comfortable. And it's low risk and high ticket products to sell. Some of the other things, it's higher risk. You're making all these payments all the time, and you feel like, how do I make it work? And you start getting stressed out, and then even the things that you do learn are lower ticket items. This, I guess you could say, it doesn't matter either way. If you do it or you don't, it's just your initial investment. But if you really do it, think of the potential. Think of, just one sale and you're in the profit. You're broke even, and I can relax. Okay, if your budget's lower, then you don't have that stress, and then you can just use your mind and practice and get more serious. And that's why I feel good about sharing this, because I know I'm not putting somebody in jeopardy, and everything's full disclosure. There's no hidden agenda or um, anything like that in here. That's what I like. I don't like sneaky stuff. I don't like, oh, I thought it was like this, but now you're telling me I got to do this, 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 and pay for that, that, that. How I didn't anticipate that. And that's why I think people look at this, oversee this too, because they've been duped by so many other things. Oh, another, like I thought, oh, another one of these. This was almost too good to be true. I thought there's got to be a catch, but there isn't. And the lady who designed this, I really like her ethics and her demeanor, and she's a good trainer. And this is honest and real. And I can't live with anything like, I have a silly personality and goof around and make jokes, but I need something that feels good. And that's why when I got into this, I was also looking for something for Candy or anyone. I wanted to make sure it was easy, that anyone could do this and I could feel good about it if they decided to do it through me. I need to live with myself, and I needed to know that I could walk away and they'd be able to do it okay. That I didn't have to be there to hold their hand, or if I left or had to go do something else, that they would be stuck. Um, I could sell this to any person and disappear from the planet, and they would be fine. They would, the lessons and the everything, um, that for me, looking at it from as a customer, like a person first purchasing, that's what I wanted. I wanted something where I was in full control, and that if I needed help, there's people like mine's, not, and six-figure income earners, people who are making really good money, that I could ask the experts if I needed to, and they're all willing to help, and they're not secretive about what they're doing. Um, and uh, I wanted to know that I wouldn't have to stress out. So that makes me feel good. If I'm not stressing out and I feel good, I know anyone I share this with is going to have a good experience too. First, you got to learn how to get the mindset. First, you got to learn how to use the social media tools. You have to learn how to use the video editing and all those things. And you don't want to have all those expenses stressing you out inside, going, it's been, some people have made money right away in this business, and there's lots of them. And then there's others who go slower because they're spending more time learning, because and it depends how your mind works. Some people spend a lot of time looking at the training and learning, but it's the doing that's going to make the money. So you have to get a balance. You have to learn, set an hour to learn, and then set the rest of the time doing, or else you're not going to make money in this business. Learning is like being in school. You're not making money when you're in school unless you get a part-time job. So you have to look at this as there's a school part, and there's the doing it as a part-time job. And then once this, you learn everything, you don't really have to look at the school so much. Then you do it as a full-time job if you want to. And then like any job or whatever, there's upgrading and upgrade training and learning new stuff, adding to your um, arsenal, I guess you could call it. Yeah. So, but where I'm going with this is, this program is really beginner friendly without the stress. And I love stress free, because I never know how my life's going to go. One minute it looks like I have days to myself, and the next minute, what happened? I thought I was supposed to have a day off. And it's go, 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 or it's all kinds of stuff I have to do, along with my pain management and fatigue. And, last year scared the heck out of me. I thought I was going to die. I was, and that's why I started looking at online marketing, so that I could pick something that's more manageable. for me to do, because I can't do what I used to do. I can't do 15 hours of labor every day like I did at the resort. But I still had the thinking I could, but I can't. And then when I came out here, my mind was still in that place that I could, but my body, my mind hadn't adapted to my body, and I found that it was bad for me. It was making me sick, and with the inflammation in my back and everything, I mean, who knows? I might have been making my body septic. My digestion and all that wasn't working right. So now, this summer, I've decided, this spring, I looked at this program, and it said I need something different. And now that I've been kind of playing with the idea of doing this full time with that thinking, I'm getting my mind into it. And even with my projects, I'm pacing myself better. I don't have the stress. And I'm learning what my body can do, and my mind is starting to get geared in that direction. And I'm finding I feel better. Um, Everything for me right now is about feeling better. That's so important, because you want to live. Nothing's worth doing if you can't live to see it forward, or like got something to look forward to strive to. And there were some days there where I felt like I may not even see tomorrow, and I had to make changes. And you know, I find other people have different reasons for doing this. They do it because they want to spend more time with their kids, their family. They want to go on vacations. I find even when I bought my land, I had a 2-year payment plan, and I really pushed it to pay off $30,000 in 2 years, on a low income job, with sacrifices. And I did it because I wanted to do something like this, and I wanted to have no bills, live off the grid. Um, so I've tried a lot of things, and I find, there's always something that you have a plan, but you always need extra income, because something may come up. My problem was the pandemic. It threw off my job, and then my vertebrae bursted, and I didn't expect that. I knew I was working too hard, and I couldn't go back. And the pandemic put up people behind, and you don't know what could come around the corner. So it's good to have something like this as a backup. Well, you could lose your job or get sick, or someone in the family might need you, and this allows you to be able to go and do that. Once you put some time and effort into it, at least you have a backup plan. And you might find, in time that this is going well for you, and you can do this all the time. And then maybe you want an RV life or something. The sky's the limit. I like this because it allows my mind to be free out in the world. I become very robotic, and then my creativity just dwindles. But the more I'm involved in projects and doing creative things, the more creative I get. Same with when I was doing the business stuff in 2020, and again now my mindset's coming back again. Every day I get more creative in my business. I come up with ideas, good ideas, and money comes from ideas. Everything you see out there is from an idea, but you need a place to start. You need a place to get the mind going in something new, because the routines and being being stuck in like a cashier position, or stuck waitressing all day, or stuck even working in a mill, or stuck in labor jobs, your mind is always in that, and when you get home you're too tired. And that's the only difference between people who are in uh, traditional jobs and people who run their own businesses. It's just the mind. And it's just the start. It was like anything, it's the first step. It's just taking the actions in the first step. And when you, that's why this business is awesome, because it's purchasing the business and setting it up, and just with getting and listening to the lessons, you kind of forget about oh, I want to make money, or oh, I want to get out of debt. You start getting into the information, and it takes all that away. It's like a beautiful dream, and you start like visualizing and manifesting, and it allows your mind to shift to something new. And just that is refreshing. Just that is all you need, even if it took you a year or 3 years. But really, you're going to shift within the first month. And the more you spend time in the business and the community, the more you're going to start seeing the world differently. And that is the beauty of this. And like they say, you pay to play. Um, just like learning anything, even going on a vacation or going into a theater, you pay a ticket to get the experience. And if you pay, then you're going to commit yourself and you're going to take it more seriously. And that's really what it is. And you pay for the person $900 to get in the business is like, I don't know, these days, look at the prices of everything. Um, the amount of content and learning in there, and the product and the time and the website and everything. I mean, I used to charge $900 just for a basic website with nothing. Just, you know, and you get this for life, and you can keep making money over and over and over again. That's crazy. I mean, you could go out and buy a stereo system for $900 and get every day the beauty of music, but it's not giving you money every day or the potential to improve your life. Of course, it gives you a more improvement to your brain. It's better than buying a TV and getting brainwashed with some of the depressing media out there. But it's about what you put your money in, and this is investing in yourself and your mind. And as they say, reading is very good for your mind every day. And here you will be reading, but most of it is videos. So you can play them while you're washing dishes, or while you're cleaning, making your bed, or cleaning out the car, or driving to work. That's the beauty. You can put it on your phone, you can listen on your breaks. Making videos, this one takes a little bit of time, but you get better all the time, and it's fast to just add in text. Sometimes today I'm not going to even add in text. I just want to get my message out or help you with your thinking. But a lot of stuff, it's like to read a book. I read a lot. Just to read a page in a book can help with your mindset every day. But what the thing is about, we all have the same time in a day. What are we choosing to look at, think about, and experience and act upon? That's what makes the difference between one person and another um, in our lives. And if you want to have a life like somebody else that you look up to, well, find out what they're doing with their time every day. That's really all it is. Um, and how they're putting their money. Like, people save money, but the difference between some of the people is some people invest money that makes more money. Some people have the same money as you, but they'll put a down payment on a house and create a rental apartment, um, where you might have chose to buy a television. The rental apartment, they're using credit in a good way, making income every month, and sacrificing that TV until the first rental income payment comes in, and then buy the TV, where you chose to buy the TV, and it ends there. Your money ends there. You always want to put your money into something where it can go further and make money. Yeah. That took a long time to learn. And at least I have the mind to know that, but I still make mistakes. But it's always thinking. I mean, they tell you in life, you don't need a manager. You need to become your own manager. You have to learn to manage this mind that can steer you sometimes the wrong way. If you're not, you got to put a horse harness on the mind, and keep it in the right place. Because especially these days, your mind could be pulled in 100 directions all day long, especially being on the phone and computer and watching all these videos and lots of mindless stuff. And you could find yourself going, where'd the hour go and what was I looking at? And I could have been using my time. But you have to have the structure like you do with your job or your own business if you've had one before, to keep doing it every day. And yeah. Anyways, this is my day. How I'm excited. I don't know. I just thought I'd ramble because I get up. I have a new hat to wear. I'm so happy with that, and I will go work on my umbrella. That, and I think I'm going to start the other stuff tomorrow. Get back into it again. I did get tired, and I was grateful for the rain. I needed those 2 days off, and it even gave me a break from watering the garden, because even all that stuff takes time. And that's why I value the Legacy Builder program, because I'm a time freak. I want time, and this is automated and it can run in the background. All I have to do is feed it a little bit of stuff like this. But we all like talking and we all like sharing. So this part is easier than anything I've ever seen or done. So anyways, I'm going to carry on and take on the day. Happy morning to you. Cheers. I love coffee. It's my favorite thing. All right. Take care.